All right, Peter. This better be quick. This better be good. That's just what I was about to say. One of my favorite lines from news radio. Deep cut. Peter, Bitcoin moved from the lows. Look, why don't I want to see your face? All right, let's just go ahead and share the screen. Get it out of the way. There's something about being right, Peter, that just makes your day so much better.
It's too bad that you didn't predict this in advance.
Except that I did. You know that I did. All right. So just to revisit what we talked about this weekend, as you might remember, this is the weekly end. So we did our stream when we were around here, and we talked about the idea that even though 74,000 was overall a target for the downside, the weekly trade would be aimed at 85.9. We said 86 on the stream. I said depending on where it closes, ended up being 85.9. That's what we tweeted out.
So you nailed it.
That's right. With a path towards the daily trend at that point was at 82.7. Right. So from over here, we moved up to over here. And then we moved up still again to that point over here. Okay. And just for the little extra added bonus.
I just want to make it clear. You predicted this. When did you say that it was going to hit this? This was on Sunday Fuel?
Yeah, Sunday Fuel. So that was at what, 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
And you nailed it.
Nailed it. Completely. 100%.
How do you feel
we
about that?
Got a little extra bonus, Peter. You know what happens when we got over here? There was a nearby level. And so I just went to go touch it. Let's just go grab it. LCD price. Peter, these moves before used to be so opaque to me. I'm like, why did the price move the way that it did? Maybe I would have seen this one over here, let's say, and then gone into a position and then get completely liquidated out as it went over here. And I go, why? Why did it go up there? Well, it went up there because we have a view up level that's nearby. Oh, and with a trend. Oh, and with a wave pointing downwards. So all the signs pointed to some resistance over there. Do you see? Let me just point it out here, Peter. Do you see how these two candles are directly on this trend line?
Yeah.
I mean, not the trend line, the wave.
The waves. That's another indicator of yours, right?
That's right, correct. That you get for the low price of $0.
I watch other people's charts when they're like sharing it, and I'm like, you don't have the lines.
Especially when people have like almost nothing and they just have trend lines on the chart, and they're making trades accordingly. I go, good luck, buddy. Good luck. For Bitcoin, for other assets too, but especially for Bitcoin. Okay. All right. We're not here to jazz too long. We just want to jump on for a quick revelation. So the question here is, where do we go from here? So where do we go from here is that whenever the trade is done, so the weekly trade is done, we're just dealing with the daily levels. We're just bouncing around daily levels here. And the odds of success become a little bit lower. So you want to lower your position size, or at least I do lower my position size to have a position when I'm dealing with these things, especially depending on how far these levels are away. So I opened up a short over here at 86.9, and then again here at what was this? 86.9 and at 85.9. Open up two shorts with the idea of shorting to the next level, and the next level is over here. So this one has been mitigated. This is the level right now that has not been mitigated left, which is at 82.4. So 82.4 is my current downside target for the next few hours, and ultimately the price should retreat to that level, or could retreat to that level at some point. Chances are that's the case. I think I've made the case here that the price just loves to revisit from level to level to level to level. It likes to clear these. That's what the price is trying to do. So I am aiming for 82.4. That is also in the direction of 74,000, which is one of the other nearest levels, right? So we have the level down here at 74,000 that has not yet been mitigated yet, because the price hasn't gone there and our wave hasn't moved up above it yet. So it hasn't come above. We are a lot less likely to get there, but that's still a level that's being called. We can't be surprised if we work down to that level. And then the level at the top we have over here at 96.4, right? These are the two levels. that are still unmitigated on the weekly, and then the level down here we talked about. What was the number I said, Peter? It was 82.4 for the daily. Okay, so I'll tweet this out. That 82.4 is what I'm looking for a short-term short. May or may not work out. But what's interesting here is that we actually have no other. The only other daily levels we have are also near those other ends. So up here and down here. So basically, around us right now, we have no daily levels other than that 82.4 level. Now, when today closes, when the candle closes tonight at 8 p.m., we're going to have a new level over here. Right now, it's developing at 85.3. So that's the level we're seeing currently that's being developed, which means that there's a likelihood that the price comes and retraces to that level. Whether that means it bounces up or heads lower, we don't know yet. In the same way that over here, after the trade was, over here, as the price was moving up, it reached one of the daily levels, retreated down to the newly created daily level, and then continued its trek upwards. So a lot of times these daily levels are you're stair-stepping up or stair-stepping down. We don't know what we're going to be doing yet. So depending on how we respond to the next daily level, we'll know, right? If our price before the end of tonight dips down below, then this level becomes resistance, where we're likely to head up and then head lower. If the price stays above this level by 8 p.m. tonight close Eastern Standard Time, then the idea is that we are likely to bounce up off of here up to some level, but we don't know because there's nothing here that's calling us. So we'll see. Okay.
All right.
We have here, if we just take a quick look at our trend dashboard at the bottom over here, we're seeing that we are currently bullish on the daily, neutral on the weekly, bearish on the monthly, neutral on the quarter. And we are expected to still be where the price is right now. We're expected to still be bullish tomorrow, while we're neutral on all these other levels. So we haven't made the definitive turn to bullish yet, but this is how it happens, right? We turn bullish, the levels all turn neutral, then the shortest term turns bullish, and then the bullishness moves up, right? That's one of the signs of a bottom, that you have neutral in all the different time frames except for the lowest one, which turns bullish. Okay, so we'll see what happens there. Those are levels to take a look at. Please follow on Sacred Profit if you want up-to-date signals that I'm sending out. These are not trade signals. These are levels that I'm letting you know that I'm watching for the price to move to, with the idea of trading 50x leverage. So we'll see how that goes. You'll let me know what your feedback is. I just get these visions, Peter. I get the visions from divinations of the chart. Some of us are just born with this sort of shamanic tendency to be able to see the patterns and signs. I'm very much like that kid on Lady in the Water, who sees the cereal boxes and then he's able to determine what goes on into the future. It seems silly, but that kid was foretelling. It was prophesizing from the cereal box, and I don't know how you could say anything against that. That's fact.
That's fact.
Reported. That's fact. And
Well,
this is
good
fact.
on you. Good on you.
Some people read the stars. I read the charts. It's the same skill. See, my blood comes from what's called the golden blood.
Yeah. Okay.
So what happens is that we have a low RH, we have no RH within our blood, which means we're able to. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We'll talk. You don't seem interested. We'll talk about it some other.
Yeah, I'm not very interested in that. Thanks, though. Thanks.
Excellent. And I think I'm impressed with my brother. My brother, they could hardly impress. I think you're pretty impressed now that
It's pretty good.
he's
We do have to shake out some of your demons, apparently, but yeah, I really love it. Look, it's a really fun time to be watching Sacred Prophet on X. All right, if maybe you don't have time to watch videos, I don't know, but it takes no time to look at a tweet. Go and follow Tom on X, Sacred Prophet. And look, if he gets it wrong, I'll be the first to like smash him in the face. But it's yet to happen. I'm not getting the fun I want. Tom being on the uprise, I don't know if you know anything about brothers. Not good. Okay,
feels pretty good on my side. Feels pretty good on my side. All right, buddy. We'll be back definitely on Sunday Fuel. Come take a look for the recap of the week's trades and the week ahead. And if anything significant happens over the week, I'll be sure to pop on for another Revelations. Until then, happy trading, folks.